Fala galera, tudo bem com vocês? O Plat é um dos maiores podcasts sobre Valorant e ele é composto por casters da língua inglesa. E no último episódio eles debateram sobre a Fúria ser ou não o melhor time das Américas. E também falaram bastante sobre o Khalil ser o melhor jogador do mundo. E separamos esse trecho aqui pra gente conferir, saca só?
Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Could Fúria be the best in Americas? Now, I'll start this by saying, I owe no apologies to everybody. I made a prediction. I said it with my chest. I thought that MIBR was better than Fúria. At the time, I based that off of previous matches played, the expectations for it, gameplay that I watched with my own two eyes. I used my critical thinking skills, and I combined all of that to come to the conclusion that I thought that MIBR would be the better team over Fúria. Now, what I should have done was actually just become one with the hive mind and be a bit of a sheep and just go along with the rest of you, because the amount of shit I got for that, admittedly, I was very wrong. I apologize for that. But listen, I'm gonna keep doing the same. Listen, I'm gonna keep doing the same. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep.
So you said you're sorry, but you're gonna keep doing it.
And not only did you say you're
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm going to keep forming my own opinions.
But
Yeah,
Yes.
why are you sorry? You shouldn't be sorry. People that are chastising you over this are just babies.
People are spreading a lot of misinformation
now you
and
owe
saying
me an
that I hate
apology, bro.
Brazil because I
I mean you do. You hate Brazil, so you.
I hate
Right,
Brazil
MIBR
because I
hires.
thought that MIBR made in Brazil was better than Fúria.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
Okay, well, anyway, could Fúria be the best in America? That's what we're talking about, because right now, leading the standings, this team is looking hot. They got high peaks. Their recent matchup, I think they looked particularly good as well. They were playing quite well, and I think showcasing that they really can push a lot of these teams. And their upcoming matchup is going to be an interesting one to look at as well, because that is versus Loud, another team that's been playing very close maps, dropping maps as well to a lot of teams right now. Best team in Brazil, but maybe not for much longer. Who knows? Ooh.
playing this
Spooky.
So,
I mean,
This
what
was
are
insane.
what are these shots that Khalil is hitting? He's currently at the top of the stats for Americas, and he's looking like the best player in the world. Like the last 2 weeks, it just looks like he's insane. He's just reached an absurd new level, like playing like premium yay. It's ridiculous.
on controller.
Yeah, on controller. I mean, hitting entries. He hit that jump peak on Shy twice in 2 different positions. Deliberately aiming for it as well. It's not some kind of crazy flick. Like, he had his crosshair exactly where it would be, and he just hits the shot. He's winning, 1v2s repeatedly or something.
Yep.
He's winning clutches, closing out rounds. Just playing like a god.
Yeah,
Totally.
Khalil is adding that extra element to a team. Like, you think of some of the best teams in the world and their kind of performances as well. The controller role is typically one where you'll place somebody on, but you don't have as much impact. It's not something that you can really single-handedly win rounds on as much unless you are an absolute superstar player. But Khalil was playing like that in this last match. He was single-handedly winning rounds. He was solo playing that B-long angle. He was like just opening up. Killjoy taken care of. Guys, you can split into B. Don't worry. I've got it handled. He was clutching. He was popping off. And they've got the additional firepower of the rest of the team. I mean, it's not just the Khalil show. I think this entire team is actually stacked in terms of the talent that they've got available to them. If they keep this performance up with consistency, they are looking like they are contenders to just keep, again, taking wins against other top teams. I mean, are they going to be? Could they be the best of the Americas? It's a bit, a bit of a
We literally
inflated
find out
title.
this week. No, I don't think it is. Like, we literally find out this week. If they beat Loud, they've beaten like almost all of the top contenders for that spot, right? I mean, what is this from Khalil
Except for
again?
energy, yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, apart from NRG, but beating Loud and Leviathan,
Yeah.
crazy.
I think what I'm trying to think about for this question is if like the level of Khalil can be the same going forward, then yeah, sure. If there's like no drop off in performance, but I expect it to be coming, and then I don't really put them above like Loud, above Leviathan, whatever. But the thing is too, right now, I can't see an argument for any of these teams to be above them based off the performances that we've seen so far. So right now, I'm in my mind trying I don't think they're the best, but I can't find an argument for the other teams to be better. If that makes any sense.
Okay, let me hit you with the crazy Khalil like stats too, because even before this, he was on my radar heavily because his first, okay, again, fucking stats nudge moment about to happen. But, you know, I collect all of the stats and put them into databases before we go into big tournaments. And for Champs 2022, and actually I noticed this beforehand too, but this is the one I've got, you know, next to me. 75% first duel win rate is ridiculous. And that's what Khalil was putting up repeatedly, tournament after tournament. And so I was thinking to myself, why does this guy, like, I was watching the VODs and he used to play very passively. He used to be quite a passive player, and anyone that would challenge him, he would be winning that duel right at the beginning. And because he was positioning himself in such safe spots, he was always taking favored fights. He does not play like that anymore. He is, I mean, this round, teleporting in to turn the round around. In the previous clip that we watched, pushing down mid, turning the round around. But he's still got that insane skill, and he always was mega consistent by playing very safely. And now he seems like he's added that like twist into his game, where he's able to still find the same value, but play in much more aggressive positions. I've never seen him being an inconsistent player. He's always been a solid rock for the teams that are playing, but now he's a rolling avalanche. Now he's actually going forwards into your space and ripping it away from you. I think it's crazy. It should be more difficult for him to keep this up, because he's not playing those like hyper advantageous duels he used to be, but he's just doing it. He's doing it all. He's nutty.
Yep. Agreed. Is there really much more to say about Fúria?
And they've demonstrated a decent map pool too. Like being able to beat Leviathan on Ascent, I think is crazy. I just thought that was a guarantee. Like I didn't really believe that Fúria was going to be able to beat Leviathan at all, because even if they won on Icebox, what are they going to do on the rest of the map pool? They just can't win, surely. And Leviathan have looked fantastic on Ascent. They ended up losing it here.
After
Once more to... Yeah. Ridiculous.
It was crazy. And their first half, I thought they were about to fall apart too. The amount of they did like the save timeout on attack side like 3 times, where they start saving at like 40 seconds and they're just talking to each other. I thought they were gonna fall apart, and then they do that. It's crazy. It was crazy.
I think there's a good chance of an upset against Loud. I think if you consider the map pool the way it will shake out, I think their icebox will probably be quite even though Loud have a lot of good ideas with the comp that they play. But yeah, what's been showcased by Fúria so far, the biggest, like you said, Josh, the biggest thing that was up in the air was their map pool. And I think that's kind of been cleared up to a degree.
Mas e aí, o que você achou do que foi falado por eles? Deixe aí nos comentários, deixe também aquele like, se inscreve no canal para não perder nada. Aquele abraço e até o próximo vídeo.